have another room up there. But I can't get to it. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So, first thing I want to do today is I want to get that trailer turned into a bale trailer, so I've got a flatbed. I want to load up the bits that we've got at the store, as in the fertilizer and the rest of the herbicide, and get it brought back here. So obviously I'm going to use the Massey Ferguson. We are going to have to leave the weight somewhere. So let's just pop it down here for now. There we go. So I need to bring this trailer over. I'm going to bring it over to my little toolkit that I've got. And we'll be able to turn it into a bale trailer. Shouldn't cost anything, I don't think. It might do, but it shouldn't. There we go. If we make this into a bale trailer, and then when we get up to the store, we'll be able to lift the bits onto it, and then we'll keep it in a bale trailer format because we'll be taking the silage once we've sorted this out. Right then. Customize. Bale trailer. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Time to head up the store. I'll see you when we're up there. Right, we've come all the way here at 9 miles per hour, and I've just remembered that actually this tractor seems to sit at 9 miles an hour unless you bump it up a gear. So on the way back, we should be able to go faster. I've just been a bit silly there. Just going to top the tractor up with fuel actually before we try to lift those on. Make it slightly heavier, I suppose. There we go. £40. The other tractor cost over 100 to fill. 120 it was. Right. Let's get the... Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? I don't know, maybe if we... Maybe not. Do I? Ah, yes, I'll tell you what. I'm going to buy a weight just to keep up here. So we can do things like this. No, not combinations. I want combinations. I want details. Yep. If we buy this weight just to leave up here. Then we'll be able to bring the trailer up. Load whatever we need to load. And then get them off at the other end with our weight. Well, that's interesting, but okay. I've got a feeling that those times aren't in properly. Right. There we go. Let's get the rest of the herbicide. It'll be a bit lighter because there's not much left in it, I suppose. Oh, this happened again. Right, there we go. I shall leave this weight over here then. And then it's here in case we need it again. And now we can hook back up to the trailer. He says. Yep, there we go. Get all the straps on. That might be a bit overkill for straps, but we'll go with it. And then we're going to bump the gear up. There we go. It'll probably reach 21 miles per hour now. Wasted too much time getting here. Anyway, I'll see you back at the farm. Right, here we are, back at the farm. I've tried several different options to get rid of the encoding lag, but unfortunately I'm still getting it. I've got it on the way up to the store and I've got it on the way back from the store. It just seems to happen. I get about 1,000 drop frames at one point in time, and then it settles down and goes back to normal again. And if I'm looking at my GPU usage and my hard drive usage, the hard drive usage whacks right up to 100%. It's an SSD M.2. It whacks right up to 100% while we're getting the encoding problem. And the GPU has a little wobble but doesn't go to 0 or to 100%. So really, I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, this is fertilizer. We're going to leave that there. I say that. We're going to leave that there. And then I'm going to put the herbicide over the other side. Oh, that'll do. Get that wedged in there. It's only about a ton, that's okay. Right, put that down there. Lovely. Now, I need to get the sprayer hook back up so I can empty all the herbicide out of that. Let's pop that there. Pop that there. Oh, hello, I'm hooked on it. Why am I hooked on it? Nope, 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 nope. Well, this could have gone better. There we go, that's better. Right, the weight can go back down here. And then the sprayer can go on the back here. Okay. Right, let's empty out the sprayer over here. That action can't be performed here. Why is this? Because it just needed that action. So there we go with the herbicide. And now we're filling up with fertilizer, which is super. So let's get the fertilizer onto the fields. Out of interest, I wonder how much it would be to buy the soil information for here. Oh, it's not that much. Well, I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Looks like it's going to take 2 lots of fertilizing to get it to an acceptable level. Although having said that, no, it might just be the different soil types that's differentiated here. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's not using much, so that's really good news. We're able to hang on to our the fertiliser that we've got for quite a while. Nitrogen values are looking good. We really do need these fields to yield well. And after we've got the barley, we could even get some chickens. Not playing with Maize Plus on this series. That's for the other series that I've got. The old stream farm and the fully electric farm. I'm going to have to go over the bit again I did before I bought the soil information, because that is... it didn't use the amount that it needed, because it didn't know how much it needed. Let's go over that bit now. There we go. That's better. Done. Okay, let's head over and get the other field done. We'll see in a bit. Ah, yes. I forgot about that. We're going to have to sort that out as well.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if...
Oh, there we go. All the fertilising done. You can see there are still some weeds. I can see them, but we will get them in the next growth stage. So what we need to do now is to get the John Deere upright and without too much damage. Right, now that the encoding issue is finished again, I really need to sort that out. At the minute I'm 12% of frames down on my recording. Obviously I'm not going to put them in the video, all of them, but that's just crazy. Okay, let's get this unloaded. There we go. It's weird how it comes out of the sprayer in a different brand to how it to going in. Never mind. So sprayer, go over here now. Back in front of the harvester. But all those crops are pretty much, or pretty well finished now until harvest time, which is good. We could do with that much barley on the old stream farm. Make grain grist. Anyway, this isn't the old stream farm, and we have got a tractor to put upright. Okay. Get this under here. It should. Oh, uh-oh. That's not ideal. There we go. Thank goodness. Right. I'll leave that there for a second. Need to make sure that doesn't run away. We'll fold that up and put it away. And then we'll get the trailer. Do our first loading. Ooh, no brakes. I keep forgetting how bad the brakes are on this thing. Really, really bad. Right then. We shall pop that down there. Pick up the trailer, and then we're going to go pick up as many bales as we can fit on. And now we'll be able to get them side by side because we haven't got any sides on the trailer, which is really fantastic news. Can't believe I didn't think of doing this earlier. Okay. Going to get these loaded up as best I can, and then we're going to go sell our first load. Maybe we'll sell them all. Don't know yet. They're definitely all will have fermented by the time I've loaded and got them down. So it's worth it. Then we need to get a cow pasture and some cows. If we can get cow and pig pasture, that would be amazing, but I cannot for the life of me remember how much it was. And it's probably going to be way too much money for us. Okay, let's get this on. Is that on enough? That's on enough. Maybe just nudge it on a bit more. There we go. Okay, I'm going to get this loaded up and I'll see you in a bit.
Keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch, me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you, only God knew about all those little moments.
Okay, so we're all fully loaded. Just want to double check the price for silage. 571 and it's going down, and its best is 588. So it should be going up. It's December. Well, let's go get it sold then. It's a pretty good price. And then we'll come back. There's 10 in each load. We've got 2 full loads, which is a bit fantastic. Right, I'll see you up at the store. Okay, here we are. So, first round, £5,548. I can't remember what we got for the last loads. Is it just me, or does that not feel very good? I mean, it must be very good. Mustn't it? Have I accidentally put it onto... Nope, it's still on economic difficulty easy. It's a... Well, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm too used to getting too much money on the other series for bigger loads. But anyway, Let's get the second load. Oh, sugar. I've just realised what I've done. That was all still grass. Damn it! What a mistake to make. They were all still grass bales. Oh, that's a facepalm moment, that is. Well, let's get the other load, and then we're going to speed up time until they're actually silage. We're going to have to take the hit on that one. That's really frustrating. I'll catch you when I've got the other load loaded up. Well, obviously, that mistake that I made before has really thrown me off my game. Right, so we've boosted the time now so all this gets fermented on the way up there. Obviously, we will be checking it. And we'll be able to see how much money we actually missed out on, because they sold for about 5,500. And these will sell for the correct price for silage. So, oh yeah, there we go. Started fermenting already. Well, started to finish fermenting, I should say. There we go. Now we can put the time back to ×1 for a bit. Wool. We've got a full pallet of wool. Superb. That'll bring in some money as well. Anyway, we are now going to head up the shop, find out how much we get from this, which will show us how much my stupid mistake cost us. Not that we're going to put it right. We're not going to put the money in the account or anything. It was my mistake. No one else's. So we're going to have to take the hit on it. At least we've got this second load. I'm really going to have to concentrate hard when I do it again in the future. Anyway, I will see you up at the store. Alright, this is it, the moment of truth. How much money did we miss out on? £15,000. We threw away £15,000. Oh well. We all make mistakes. Let's just check the used machinery. Ooh. No, can't afford that. Can't afford that. Do need to get a lime spreader at some point, but not at the minute. Right, let's head back down. And we will get a cow enclosure. And some cows. Okay, here we are back at the farm. Let's take a look then at cow animal enclosures for cows. So, simple cow barn. Doesn't say if these produce milk or not. Simple cow barn, auto water. I don't mind doing the water. That is not an issue. How many cows can we get in here? 25. Oh. I actually own quite a bit of land, don't I? Hang on a minute. It's gonna let me... Well, that was a mistake. Oh dear. Right, so cows. Right. There we are. So £25,000 gets me a simple cow barn. Let's put it there. There we go. Right, just so I know then, let's... No, that's the wrong one. Let's put on the... There. Okay, so... I don't get slurry out of here. Oh, well, that's okay. So they need water. They need food. And this is where the milk comes out. So let's get some cows. Holsteins and brown Swiss, I think. What do we reckon to 5 of each at the minute? There we go. Now we are down to £1,980 because of my stupidity. But let's get them some water and a hay bale. Alright, we'll empty this off in the sheep pen, and then we'll go refill it and fill the cow pen up. There we go. Well, that's the sheep full, I should say. So if we now refill this, and hopefully that will be a good chunk of what the cows need. Alright, let's see if we can tell how much it actually takes. Wow. An awful lot more than that. Okay. Well, let's keep it coming. But now I've got a little bit of water in there. Let's get them a couple of hay bales. And then we'll keep the water coming in. In fact, let's just bring them over with the Massey. No point in with the trailer. I think we'll put as much as it can take in there, but keeping one back for the sheep. I think that would be a good plan. Just out of interest. Yep, that doesn't go far either. Well, let's hope they're not fast eaters. And then once they're producing milk, we can think about getting a mixer and doing TMR, because then they'll produce more milk. But at the minute, I'm just going to dump a load of hay in there. Could we take two at the same time? Hopefully. Yep, should be okay. It's a bit light on the back end, but we'll give it a go. One thing I do want to get into as quickly as possible on this series is building a BGA. Yeah, really want to build a BGA on this series. With the pumps and hoses pack, we've got all the parts of the BGA that we need, and we could slowly build it over time. And that'll be fantastic because we can get digestate then as well. We won't need the slurry that the cows aren't going to produce for me. And it would just be amazing. Alright, let's see if they'll take these two as well. If they do, we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to go get the other bale and bring it in to storage. Because I don't know if the cows or the sheep are going to need it first. Of course, by the time they've chumped through all this, I would imagine... Oh look, they didn't even use it all. That's good then. Yeah, so they've still got massive amount of hay there. So good, good. They're all full up. That's good. We just need to get the water full. I will bring back that other bale anyway. But I'm going to leave today's episode there. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you're excited about the progression that we've got on here, as I am. So, we will see you in January for another episode. Obviously, in-game January. The real January has just passed. Right. Bye for now.